Hillary Clinton is far and away the Democratic frontrunner, but she just can't shake Bernie Sanders, who's on a winning streak lately and looking to extend it tonight in Wisconsin. 86 delegates are up for grabs, but even if Sanders won them all, Clinton would still have nearly 3/4 of what she needs to clinch the nomination. Here's Nancy Cordes.
Wisconsinites like to back a frontrunner. Since 1988, every Democrat who won the Badger State went on to clinch the nomination. But this time, the state could go for the underdog.
We have won 6 out of the last 7 caucuses and primaries.
Sanders is a hit with the state's progressive base and in its big college towns. Daniel Miller is a student in Milwaukee.
I don't think it's a long shot at all. He only needs to win 55 to 60% of the remaining delegate votes that are left in the country.
That's easier said than done, as Clinton reminded the women of The View today.
But I have 2.5 million more votes than he does, and I have a very significant lead in delegates, which is what eventually decides who the nominee is.
And the next state up is New York, which Clinton represented in the Senate. Sanders ran into some trouble with the New York Daily News editorial board this week when it pressed him for specifics on one of his biggest campaign themes.
If a bank is too big to fail, it is too big to exist.
How would that work, the paper asked him. How would you break up J.P. Morgan Chase? I'm not running J.P. Morgan Chase or Citibank, Sanders said. No, but you'd be breaking it up. That's right, he said, and that is their decision as to what they want to do.
Sanders also admitted he was unsure whether the executive branch had the authority to break up banks. He said he'd tried to do it with legislation, but it plays into one of Clinton's main arguments, Scott, that his ambitious plans are lacking some key details.
Nancy Cordes, thanks very much, Nance.